Who's included? Does this mean everybody? Does this mean only the rich? Does this mean property holders? How far do we go? Who's included in this new nation?
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Jefferson reaches for the highest ideals, but the contradictions of his words come back to haunt him.
All the talk about freedom and liberty, all of this reaches the ears of nearly 500,000 colonists who are black. That's 1/5 of the population.
Slavery already divides the colonies. Now, with the talk of independence, it takes front row. Some colonists draw the line at giving liberty to slaves. Others bristle at the hypocrisy of fighting for independence while sanctioning slavery. Jefferson himself remains divided. His own slaves watch their fates debated before them.
All right. Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to their Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, of whom I learn from daily. And a healthy shalom to you brothers that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Now, look, I put that first little clip in there, and I hope it, I hope it stays up, whatever. If it doesn't, I'll just take it out, and do it some other kind of way. But you heard what they said. This video is really going into the hypocrisy of Babylon, man, of Esau, Edom. Okay. All right. And how they, there's this term, in the world that they have their cake and they want to eat it too. Right. So they have lived deliciously, as it says in Revelation. They are the great horde that sitteth upon many waters. All these things, all these prophecies point directly towards Esau, Edom, and Babylon, aka America. So, yeah. So what was it? We hold these truths to be self-evident that every man is equal in that, blah, blah, blah. And even that's off. Even that's off. When they have their foots on our necks yet to this day, they're still over us. And when they made these decrees and unrighteous decrees and wrote these things, I hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal and everybody and right in the pursuit of happiness, Will Smith style. Salakia. Oh man, that's funny. Well, in the pursuit of happiness and freedom and all the land of the free and the home of the brave, we're gonna read some of these, some of these documents and songs and the pride and all that they wrote down. When it's all hypocrisy, because when they wrote these things, they still had so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans in captivity. Yet this day we in captivity. Okay. So, yeah, I'm sick of this place, man. Let's read this. Isaiah 42 and verse 21. And see, that's why that 3/5 clause and all that, man. And yet still today, it ain't nothing changed. Everybody's back in their lot. Huh? Isaiah 42 verse 21. The Lord Yahweh is well pleased for his righteousness. For his what? His righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable. See that? And what make it honorable? There was a certain way we can read about it, but there was a certain way you were supposed to treat your slaves or your captives. All right. And that was a captive of your brother, of your actual bloodline, your brother, your family, fellow Israelites, the way you were supposed to treat them. All right. If a man fell in disarray and all that, it's in the scriptures. All right. Now, when it comes to, and those were equated to, bondmen, bondmaids. Yeah, I think it was bondmaids. And then if you go into bondmen, matter of fact, let me see if I can pull that up. Bondmaid. Let's see. Let's go to the blue letter. Salaki, I wasn't going to pull this up, but I'm going to do it now. See if I can get it right. Because when we doing this thing, man, we got to do it the right way. Let's see. So let's go to bond maid. Let's see if that pulls up. Bond maid. Okay. Right there in Leviticus 19. You see a bond maid, right? All right, let's see if we can find that and see what that means. A bondmaid, H8198. H8198. However the hell he says it, because he be messing up. Bondmaid, maid servant, slave girl. All right. Maid servant as belonging to a mistress. Okay. Of address, speaker, humility. So let's type in bond, slave or servant, bond servant. Again, I wasn't going to pull this up, but I think I spelled that wrong. Yeah, I did. Salakia. Bond servant. There's nothing there. Bond servant. It's saying that it's wrong. Maybe 2 words. Salakia, bear with me. Servant. I had this pulled up once upon a time, but all right, it's messing around with me. I'll just leave it there. We'll go on back up. Taking my time today. Verse 22. But this people, what? This people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses, right? This whole place, this whole Babylon over here, man. This whole place is nothing more than a prison house. That's exactly what it is. It's a big prison house. You got to think about it. You know, if you wanna go somewhere, you gotta ask Esau Edom for a piece of paper to let you go somewhere. What they called passports and all that. We are captive. We are held captives here. The scripture goes into it, and it says that we're hid in prison houses. It's right here. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes. They are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none saith none. And what? None delivereth. For a spoil, and none saith restore. You see? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is against this place. But he's the one, he led these people, led us into these people's hands. Why? Because we went the hell off and we didn't listen. All right? That's why they do all these unrighteous decrees, and they have all these things written down, and they say this, and they, as they say in the world, they speak a good game. Slakia, call hello, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Wow. As you can tell, I got a cold. That's why my voice is all messed up, but it is what it is. Anyway, they write all these things down, but it's for them. It's for them, and it's to keep us downtrodden and just all messed up. Not to mention, they say, "If what? Come, let us cut them off for being a nation." I know I'm rambling too much. Oh, please excuse me, Slakia. I mean, sneezing in your ear and all that. Verse 23, who among you will give ear to this, right? See, who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear the time to come? So it's coming, and Esau Edom knows what's going on. Well, let's go to a couple of documents. Again, I'm not going to make this too long. You see, 3/5 clause in the United States, right? Constitution, 1787. So, when they write all these sweeping and glorious documents, they weren't talking about you, Jake. Huh? They weren't talking about you. And yet to this day, again, it's the same thing. You can go to what's that? Ron DeSantis, Florida, and they try to teach the children that it wasn't slavery; it was indentured servitude. Or they'll go into or they'll say teaching the curriculum that they want parents to sign off on at that, right? They'll teach in the curriculum that slaves benefited from being slaves. Man, that's more than a slap in the face, And if they understand who they were really talking about, you talking about the children of Israel, man. It's all written in the Bible. Let's go here. This has came up a lot lately. All right. Even the apostles have been talking about this. It's a simple scripture that people cannot understand for some reason, for some odd reason. They just don't get it. I don't know why. Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. Excuse me. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Egypt with what? With ships. Why is that word ships there? Why is ships there? Why? Why did they put that? Why is the word ships there? Why was it written that way? You got to think about it. Okay? So these simpletons say, how they going to go into Egypt? Egypt is synonymous with bondage, man. As it is written in Exodus. All right? By the way, we fled Egypt. See that? This is unbelievable. Here's a map right here. I mean, to the simple, geez. You got Israel up there on your right-hand side on that map right there. And then Egypt is landlocked. What ships? What ships? By the way, wherever I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. Let's read it again. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. And thou shalt see it no more again, our homeland. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. There's bondmen right there. Maybe I may want to look that up. Bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. And that word buy it's an old Quaker word for redeem. Matter of fact, let's go here. Let's see. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt. Let's type this in right here. Let's see what this is all about. Strong's H 47 and verse 14. Mizraim. Huh? Mizraim, okay? Egypt, land or Coptus, a country at the northeastern section of Africa. And there it is. Who dwell in Africa? Who dwell in Africa? Hamites, man. Anyway, adjacent to Palestine, all right, which the ancient Palestine are their Hamites. Anyway, all right, and through which the Nile flows. So there you have it right there. This is Egypt. See? It's that simple, man. Let's go back again. Oh, please excuse me. Wow. What else do I want to get with ships? Let's see what we got here. This is sort of just impromptu. I'm just rolling through the spirit. Well, ships, men, ships, seamen, okay? And no, not the, seamen, like men in the sea. Seamen, that's what they call them, seamen, right? So let's go back to this map. Let's see if we can make sense of this. Since Egypt and Israel are landlocked, do you see that? Are landlocked, why do they need seamen and ships? Why? See, it doesn't make any sense because you are not listening. The Spirit is not dealing with you. Let's go back and read it one more time. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again, bondage, slavery, with ships. Who did that happen to? Happened to the Israelites. It's a slave trade, a triangle. We've been into this I don't know how many times. But you dumb ninjas can't understand it. Or you just don't want to believe it. I don't know if you think it's degrading or something. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai had us go into captivity because we went the hell off. And now they just continue to go off. Let's keep reading. Jeremiah 50, verse 31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. Go and read the book of Obadiah. Who's that proud people? Who them proud people? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. They are proud as hell. Again, some of their songs and all that, even in the damn, what do you call that? The Star Spangled Banner. It talks about the slaves, the hireling slave from the grave and all that. Matter of fact, I think I'll pull that up. I'm going to read about it. Jeremiah 50, verse 31. Behold, I am against thee, most proud, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. See? He's going to come and he's going to visit these these Edomites. He's going to visit these other nations. And everybody that fought against Jerusalem, which is a people before it's a place. Verse 32, and the most proud shall stumble. See that? The most proud shall what? Stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities. The ICBM, see that? And it shall devour all round about him. So it's going to leave him neither root nor branch. It's all in the scriptures. This is all prophesied to happen, and it's going to happen. You can already see it circling the drain. You know, all those missiles are going to hit perfectly, as it says in the scriptures. Let's see. Oh, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. Where? in the land of the north, right here in Babylon. It's so easy. All right, were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast, and they refused to let them go. They refused to let them go. We built this place. We built this city. You know, we built this place up. And yet they got the nerve to I hold these truths to be self-evident. Why this nigga owns slaves? Do you see that? Yeah, there you have it. Oh my goodness. Verse 34, their Redeemer, which is the Israelites' Redeemer, is strong. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith the Lord Yahweh, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men. They're through. We sitting here and we're reading the destruction of this place right here in front of your ears. And it's happening right in front of your eyes, but nobody wants to listen. Let's go back to 34 again. Let's read that one more time. There's something in there I wanted to read. Therefore, see, their Redeemer is strong. What? Their Redeemer. Who? The Israelites. You know, the Israelites' Redeemer is strong. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. All right, so if you go back, let's go back here. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. All right, so right here, it talks about us going from the west coast of Africa to Babylon. To what? Babylon. Who? The Hamites. And information coming out that some Israelites did sell other Israelites, you know, and a lot of those dudes were the Moors, man. Those Moors were sellouts, you know, they were sellouts, and so yeah, so there was some Israelites involved in it too, but everybody's gonna get their just licks. Yeah, how about Shem Yahushua's gonna get you back, man? Anyway, we're sold from the west coast of Africa to the Grecians, which were who? The Edomites. And who funded the slave ships? The ships talked about in Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. Yep, you got it. The same people that are claiming to be us. These people are a bunch of damn liars. They're liars. Matter of fact, let's go here. Verse 34, 35. I read that. Verse 36. A sword is upon the liars. See, there it is. That's the spirit. And they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. So they are a bunch of liars. Let's go here. I had this pulled up. Yep. Let's read about it. Right here is the Star Spangled Banner. We're going to read, let's see, complete version of Francis Scott Key, that devil. All right. All right. We're going to jump on down. And where is the band of who valiantly swore that the havoc of war and the battles confusion, right? Every battle was fought with with great noise and confusion. Anyway, a home and a country shall leave us no more. Their blood has washed out their foul footsteps pollution. No refuge could save the hireling and slave. Did you hear that? No refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror of flight, of the gloom of the grave. And the Star-Spangled Banner in triumph doth wave. You see, over the land of the free and the home of the brave. Now hold on now. Hold on. He's talking about over the land of the free and the home of the brave, but he got slave in there. So who the hell were they talking about? This place wasn't for us. It never was for us. You Jake's going out voting and acting a fool. I just did a video a couple days ago. Well, a couple days ago about that. How Eve was all happy. They've done voted some Edomite in to oppress them even more and more and more. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, you so-called patriots, we believe in America. Man, America getting ready to get destroyed. And damn this place. This is nothing more than a prison house. We're reading the damn what is they call it? The Star Spangled Banner, the song of this wicked ass the anthem. The anthem of this place, man. Look up the word anthem. Let's see if we don't read any more of this. Oh, thus be it ever when free men shall stand between the loved home and the war's desolation. Blessed with victory, wow. In peace, may they have rescued land. Rescued land, wow, that's crazy, man. They covet fields and take them by violence. Isn't that something? Praise the power that have made and preserved us a nation. Wow. Wow. Who did that, Esau, Edom? Who did that? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he gave you the whole earth. Job 9 verse 24. Oh boy. So they said, praise be the power that have made and preserved us a nation. The conqueror, we must. Wow. When our cause is just. And this be our motto. See, they proud as hell. In God we trust. Ain't that something? Wow. Which one? Oh, man. And in the Star Spangled Banner in triumph shall wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave. Ain't that something? Do you see that right there? Let's go here. Salaki, I don't know what happened. Baruch 3 and verse 8. Oh, boy. Behold, we, the Israelites, are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which was us. See, that's why we still yet this day in our captivity. See, it was us, which departed from the Lord our power. See that? And see those two flags? Those are very oppressive flags right there. I don't like either one of them. Just being honest. Ain't that something? Wow, reading that, man, that's eye-opening. In God we trust. Okay, sure. Money, oil, and drugs. That's it. James 4 and verse 6. But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he saith, the Most High resisteth the proud. See that? Salakia. But giveth grace unto the humble. And you know, there's a lot of videos going out on how to treat your brothers and how you should be treating your brothers, man. You'll know them by their fruits. That's crazy. I'm not going to get into it. We all saw the videos, and that's complete madness, and that's heartbreaking, man. Ridiculous. Verse 7, you know who you are. Submit yourselves, therefore, to the Most High power. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to the Most High Yahweh. See that? All right? And he will draw nigh unto you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded, man. Wow. You double-minded. We are to examine ourselves every day anyhow, man. Let's go here. Let's read this, and I'll close out. It's already been longer than I expected, but, never expect anything, man. Just do the work. Do the work, do the will, in truth and sincerity. Never falter, man. All praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's right. Proverbs 6 and verse 12, a naughty person, a wicked man walketh with a forward mouth. Whoo. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. Forwardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually. You see that? He soweth discord. He soweth discord. I hold these truths to be I can't stand that, man. I can't stand it. Therefore, his calamity shall come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. Wow. That's beautiful. Verse 16, these 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh hate, yea, and 7 are an abomination. Let's go on down. What's verse 17 say? A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. And what? Hands that shed innocent blood. A heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. Feet that be swift in the running to mischief. That's Esau, Edom. And even 2/3 of our own people. Even the elder did a video yesterday, and it was an excellent video, talking about, you can make 5 million lessons, but if your heart's not into it, which is your mind, and you really don't have the spirit, you can still be a damn demon, man. I mean, now, come on, man. All right? A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. You see that? Among brethren. There's a whole lot of murmurers and all kinds of stuff going on out there, man. Just be careful. And do the work, do the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and pray that he doesn't take his spirit up off of you, man, because that's scary as hell. I'm just being honest. Wow. Oh, man, that's crazy. Verse 20, my son, keep thy father's commandment and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thine heart and tie them about thy neck, man. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. All hands on deck. All right. So, yeah, I'm good with that. I'll let it go right there. It's been long enough. You know, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, of whom I learn from daily, and a healthy shalom to you brothers out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. And that's what's up, man. Keep your head on a swivel, man, and pray. Stay prayed up all the time. And every chance you get, chant this place down. All right? Kwam Yasharala and Wa a Bible ball. A Bible ball, a Bible ball, a Bible ball. Let's go. Shalom. Boom.